As the #MeToo campaign hit India, I tweeted on October 6 that, "I wonder when the floodgates will open about at Akbar." Soon enough, friends and former colleagues from the Asian Age, where Akbar was the editor when I joined as an intern in 1994, reached out. "Why don't you write about your Akbar story?" they urged. I wasn't sure if it was a dignified thing to do after over 2 decades. But when the messages persisted, I thought about it. I spent the weekend replaying those harrowing 6 months in my mind. Something that I had locked away in a remote corner of my mind still gave me goosebumps. At some point, my eyes welled up and I told myself that I will not be known as a victim, that those 6 months in 1997 meant nothing to me and do not in any way define my personality. I decided not to follow up my tweet. It is one thing to discover that your idol has the base instincts of an animal and quite another to declare it to the world. But the messages persisted. Some said that maybe my account will give courage to others to come out too. So, here is my story. In 1989, when I was still in school, my father presented me with a copy of Akbar's Riot After Riot. I devoured the book in 2 days. I then bought India, The Siege Within and Nehru, The Making of India. I quietly pushed Freedom at Midnight, Oh Jerusalem and Is Paris Burning to one side. I had a new favorite writer. While I had decided to be a journalist even before I knew how to spell the word, exposure to Akbar's books turned desire into passion. So that I did not lose focus, I enrolled in a bachelor's course in journalism after school. When I landed a job in the Delhi office of the Asian Age in 1994, I was convinced that it was destiny that brought me there, so that I could learn from the best in the business. But learning had to wait. First, the illusion had to shatter. Akbar wore his erudition lightly. A little too lightly. He screamed, he swore and he drank in the office. "You are too small-townish," a senior colleague rapped me. So, I swallowed my small-townish mentality and for the next 2 years accepted everything as part of the office culture, Akbar's flirtation with young sub-editors, his blatant favoritism and his bawdy jokes. I heard people refer to the Asian Age Delhi office as Akbar's harem. There were far too many young women than men. And I also frequently heard office gossip about his affairs with sub-editors/reporters or that in every regional office of the Asian Age he had a girlfriend. I shrugged all of it as office culture. I was in the periphery of his attention and remained unaffected.